guys, it's Fox here, and before I start this video I want to apologize really quick. My parents are watching a hockey game in the living room and I turned on the fan to see if maybe that would stop the noises, but if you hear them screaming and shouting because some team got a goal, I apologize immensely. In today's video we are going to be talking about spoilers. Spoiler alert, there's not going to be any spoilers in this video. Except technically that one. There was an incident recently where I started watching this really cool show, but I'm not going to tell you what show because I don't want anybody in the comments spoiling what it is, what happens, because I know there's going to be somebody in the comments like, oh yes, but let me tell you, did you know this happens to this character? Did you know that blah 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 is blah 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 blah, it's all a dream. I started watching this really cool show, and one of my friends also watches it. I started watching it because she watched it, and she's been talking non-stop about how great it is, and if you hear that enough, that will pique my interest, and I'll be like, oh yes, I should probably check this out, shouldn't I? Probably. Anyways, I told my friend that I started watching the show, to which she replied, oh, how far are you? And I told her how far I was. And she said, oh, you're gonna flip out at the end of certain episode because certain thing happens to certain character. And I'm just like, oh good, I don't have to watch that episode anymore because you just told me what happened. Thank you so much for ruining it. I love you. It's just, I was really disappointed because I don't know if it's the same for other people, but when there's a plot twist in a book, movie, TV show, whatever, video game, I want to be surprised when I get to it. I want to have a genuine reaction instead of, oh yeah. I was expecting that because my friend said blah 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 does blah 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 blah. You know, that's kinda disappointing. I'm always disappointed, I think. I think I'm just perpetually disappointed. Let's go over a couple ways that you spoil stuff, and that you shouldn't spoil stuff. Don't be like, oh, you're watching this certain thing, have you gotten to this part yet? Because a lot of times, sometimes they're not at certain part, and if you say, oh, have you gotten to character's death? Like, unless that person knew about the character's death, that's kind of a spoiler. Also, don't be like, hey, so there's movie, are you gonna go see it? No? Can I tell you the entire plot? We're gonna go back to another awesome Fox example. I had a friend, this was before I started watching Game of Thrones, I had a friend who was like, oh, are you gonna ever actually watch Game of Thrones? And I said, maybe, I was thinking about it, you know, because I've heard nothing but good things, so I might as well see what it's about. To which she replied, oh, well, let me tell you the entire plot line, let me tell you my favorite episode, let me tell you what happens. And I'm just like, oh, thanks, stop, please, shut up. I don't know if it's the same for other people, but I always have that one friend who when they explain a TV show or a movie or a book, they'll explain certain events while they're explaining the plot, because it's like, oh yeah, this book's about a boy who gets powers because his mom dies. They'll start going on about how their mom dies, even though that's not supposed to be known until the second book, or whatever, and it's like, guys, unless I state that I am not going to read, watch, or see something, then don't tell me certain things. I'm sorry, I'm just like really annoyed right now because I was really looking forward to this show and they completely spoiled it and I'm sad now. This was just kind of another ramble video. I do a lot of these. I apologize. Anyway, on an unrelated note, I made splatter paint the other day, and this is completely unrelated, but I was really excited about it. I'll put a picture here real quick. Yeah, that's cool. It's themed splatter paint over the band Peace. If any of you have heard of them, if not, go look them up. They're really good. I did one for each of their albums, In Love and Happy People. Happy People being the yellow one and In Love is the pink. And yeah, I'm just really happy with how those came out. And if you don't know Peace, go look them up because I really like them. I think they're an awesome band. And this is the end of my rambly video. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I rant and ramble and all that stuff. I promise I'll get some better content at some point. I will see you guys later. Don't forget to like, favorite, comment, subscribe. All that other good stuff, you know? Do you feel me, brah? See you later. Hourglass.